Hi, my name is Kevin Greer. I lead the foam team at Google. And given that this weekend is Valentine's Day, I thought I would use foam to make a Valentine's Day themed um, animation. So I'm going to start with this dragon. If you notice right at the peak, when his wingtips touch, he forms a heart shape. So we can use this dragon as a basis, but make him a little more Valentine's-y. So what I've done on the right is I've created a new class called Dragonheart, which extends dragon. So you can see here, this is the regular dragon. But if we load the new one, okay, he's all red. And instead of blowing circles, he's blowing hearts. So how did I do that? So I extended the regular dragon, and then I did a few things. So I replaced, we have an inline model. So models are kind of the equivalent of classes. And we created an inline redefinition of circles. So if we get rid of this, then like the original dragon, he's blowing bubbles, but we want to blow hearts instead. So what he's doing in the original one is creating circles. So we're just reusing the existing code, subclassing it, but redefining circle. I could have just taken all the original code and cut and pasted and edited it, but that's not good code reuse. Okay, so what I want to use instead of a circle is a label. I set the text to be less than 3. I align it to be center. I set the font. Now, the original code is going to set the radius of these circles. So what I do is I make a new property called R for radius, and then I scale this based on that. So that the original code still thinks that it's blowing circles. I subclass and override the init method. And in it, I set the border to be empty. If I didn't do that, then we would still get our less than hearts, but the borders, you can see the square borders are being drawn. We don't want that. And I set the color to be red instead of one of the Google colors. I set this is the rotation. I can get rid of, I don't want them coming up straight. I want them coming out like it's breathing them. So they're coming out this way. But then I do movement.animate. So I want to animate that and rotate them so that they're facing up. Take 4 seconds to do it, and then oscillate it. So here, they're just coming out straight. And when we're putting that oscillation, the rotation, oh, what did I do? Oh, didn't save it. Works better when you save it. Now they rotate to face up and oscillate a bit. Okay, the eyes on the original, if you recall, one was red and one was yellow. We were halfway there. So I just override that, and I just set the right eye to be red. Okay, and the dots originally were assigned Google colors, but I don't want that. So I just subclass the dot method and set the style to be red. So except for slight changes to the dot and the eyes and overloading the type of circles that we're blowing, we get to keep the rest of the original code. Okay, notice how quick this is kind of a high level language constructs, packages and inner models and subclassing and whatnot. But there's no build step. I just reload and the code takes effect right away. It's actually, I can do even better than that. So if we go back to the original, so here's the original dragon. Now here's the code on the left. So say I want to chop off the tail. That's right here. And comment that out. Okay, I've got a syntax error, but on the next character it fixes it up. And now the tail is gone, so it's something like a bat. Here's the wing method. So I'm going to rotate quite a bit more. Make the one longer. Slow that down a bit. And then also I can scratch, I can control the time. And so notice here, I haven't even had to reload the page or stop the program. I can change the code, and the Dragon just keeps running right from its current state. Okay, so that's it. Have a happy not Halloween, happy Valentine's Day. Thanks.